I want to talk about coyote medicine. And there's just a lot of it going around in the sharing circle. The coyote's been really active these days, and which is a good thing, which is what I'm going to describe. So what do I mean by coyote medicine? Coyote medicine is, in my tradition, the coyote shows us the things we don't want to look at, that we're resistant to look at, or a coyote shows us the things we don't want to accept in ourselves. Okay? And so why would we not want to accept something about ourselves? Okay? Usually, well, a couple of reasons, but one reason is that we make things a statement. We attach to this transitory state and we make it a statement about ourselves. So if I'm experiencing fear, then we say, oh, okay, well, I'm a fearful person or a fear-based person or a weak person, or I'm not courageous or I'm not strong, or if it's anger, it's just like, okay, I'm angry. It's not okay to be angry. And, or whatever, if I'm jealous, often it's the dark, it's like the dark human states, right? Jealousy and envy and vindictiveness and control. I mean, none of us, we don't like to admit, it's like, oh, I've got control issues. Well, guess what? We all have control issues, myself included. My teacher used to say, welcome to the human race, Mike. You have dark feelings. You have dark emotional states. If the coyote can show us these things, if we're willing to look at these things, okay, then we can be free of them. So that's the one thing, is we make things a statement about ourselves, and we can't just say, I'm experiencing fear, and it's like, it doesn't mean I'm a fearful person. It just means I'm experiencing fear. I'm wanting to control my girlfriend. Doesn't mean I'm a control freak. Doesn't mean I'm bad or weak. It just means, like, right now, I'm kind of wanting to control. Let's look at it, and then I don't have to do that anymore. So that's the one reason. And another common reason is when we look at things, then we might have to feel them. Okay, so if I look at sadness, or if I look at a grief issue, or if I'm looking, if I look at a wound or something that comes up, in my life, I get triggered and there's a wound there, or there's some sadness or an unresolved grief issue, then I have to feel. We look at it, and then when we look at it, we have to feel it. Okay? And so then there's resistance to look at, because maybe we don't want to feel, or maybe we're afraid of feeling, or maybe feeling is uncomfortable, or whatever else. So this is how the coyote is the ultimate healer, right? Because it's like, if he shows us, I say he, the archetype is kind of he in our tradition, but it's like, if he shows me my wound, then I have to feel it. If he shows me my pain, then we have to feel it. But ultimately, until we look at it, we don't have the opportunity to heal it. So this is why the coyote is so misunderstood. And so when we do ceremony, what we might do is invite the coyote into our ceremony. Okay, it might be a sharing circle, it could be whatever. It could be a retreat that we're doing, and then we invite this, and then we say, he's the spirit keeper of the South. In my tradition, we say, come and be with us. So what we're doing is we're asking life and spirit, or the universe, or whatever you want to call it, to show us the things we don't want to look at. So it's asking the magic of ceremony and the energy of life and the energy of the coyote and the medicine. It's inviting it to show us the things we don't want to look at. And the coyote is kind of the trickster, right? The coyote tricks us into seeing things like raven, coyote. Actually, Shiva is kind of that archetype in the Hindu, Buddhist cultures. And so, it's like inviting that spirit is like, I'm ready to look at it. Show me what I need to see. And then I'm saying, I'm willing to look at. I'm willing to look at what's here. Okay? And that's a really powerful state, because then we can look at things And when we look at it, it's taking it from back here and it's bringing it up in front of me, which is all the coyote really does. If there's something behind me, okay, I can't see it. It's in my unconscious, if you will, or it's in my shadow, some people say. So it's like all the coyote's saying, I can't see it. The coyote's saying, hey, you've got a wound back here, so we bring it up. It's like, oh, whoa, I've got a wound, or I have a fear. Now it's in front of me, so I can heal it. I can let it go. I can go around it. I can go through it. I can deal with it and get where I need to be. When it's back here, it's usually controlling me. So the coyote's just bringing the thing, and it's bringing it into our consciousness so we can accept it and deal. It's like, okay, yes, I've got an issue here. I have a control issue in my relationship. Doesn't mean I'm a controlling person. It just means that right now I'm wanting to control something, and I can look at it. It's like, okay, maybe it's not best that I try to control this. It's not good for me. It's not good for my partner. It's not good for my friends. So I could look at it. So anyway, that is my video for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week, and perhaps invite the coyote to your party this week, to your life this week, if you are up for it, and just say, show me the things that I need to see so I can get where I need to be, so I can heal and I can have the things in my life that I want. So anyway, I will see you in a week.